In this video, I'm going to show you the top 5 best cars inside of Jupiter, Florida for under 500k. If you do enjoy or if you find it useful, drop a like and subscribe, but let's get straight into it. Okay, so I do just want to quickly point out for this video, I'm not including any limited vehicles for this video. This is simply vehicles that you can buy straight up from the dealership, and it's the top 5 for under $500,000 or cash or whatever you want to call it. Now there's 3 supercars, and then there's an off-roading car, and then there's a towing car. So if you have a boat that you want to tow, if you want to go off-roading, if you just want a fast supercar, there is a car for you in this video. Now we'll start off with the most expensive one of this video, which is actually 450k, and to be honest, there is one in this video that's only just over $200,000, but it's still incredible value for money. So the first one that we're going to start off with is going to be a supercar, of course, and it's going to be the Ford GT, or the Ford GT as it's called in this game. Obviously this one cannot tow, but it's $450,000 and the horsepower and braking is decent on it. To be honest, it's probably the one I would least recommend from this list. It is good, but it is a little bit expensive in my opinion compared to some of the other cars in this video. However, if you do like these kind of cars, if you do like the look of it, then it is very good. To be honest, I do think it looks really cool. But the acceleration on this car is really nice. You can do some really cool customization options to this car, and as you can see, it is pretty fast. It is quite expensive. It is the most expensive in this video, as I said, but I think it is kind of a good value for money car. I mean, all of the cars in this video are good value for money, otherwise they wouldn't be included in the video itself. So yeah, this one is the first one. Kick it off with a good start. I like it. I think it's nice. It drives well, handling's good, braking's good, acceleration and top speed is all pretty good. So come check this Ford GT out if you like it. But let's move on to the next one, which is the second most expensive in this video and is another supercar. Now this one is $420,000 and it is the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. You see the horsepower is pretty much the maximum you can get on this car. If we come over here and spawn this car in, as you can see, looks really cool, and some of the customizations you can do on this car before they like reset all the customization stuff, I had some insane customizations done to this car and it looked absolutely incredible. But yeah, this one also sounds really good as well. I forgot to include sound. This one's really good. Let's see what top speed we can get up to. Actually, I forgot to do it in the Ford GT, but it's got a fast top speed, just believe me. This one feels perhaps a little bit slower than the Ford GT. Oh my gosh, we don't want to go in the water. In my opinion, I think it looks a little bit cooler than the Ford GT. Of course, it's a Lamborghini as well. Somehow Jupiter, Florida has Lamborghinis. Most of the Roblox games don't. So honestly, I think for that reason alone, if you play a lot of Roblox driving slash car slash roleplay games, I guess a little bit, then this is one of the only games that you can actually drive Lamborghinis in. So if you do like Lamborghinis, then I'd say this car is probably good for you. There's actually 2 Lamborghinis on this list, but yeah, very fast, very nice, looks awesome as always, sounds really good, and it does have some good flames as well from the exhaust. You can see it looks pretty cool. A Lamborghini is always going to be a car people like, and the Aventador SVJ is just one of the best Lamborghinis in my opinion. Of course, if you have a higher budget, you can also have the Revuelta, where you can check out some of these other cars or some of the ones over here as well. Let's move on to the third and final supercar, and this one is actually the cheapest one on this list, and it is right here, the 2019 R8 GT4. For you guys that don't know, the R8 is my dream car. I think it's incredible, and the GT4 for $219,000 in this game. Look at the horsepower, it's pretty much, in fact, if we have a look, this is the Ford GT, you can see this is 450k. Horsepower is way lower than this, which is like less than half the price. This is at the max horsepower, similar to the Aventador SVJ, which is also about double the price. So very good deal for this R8 GT4. Make sure it is the R8 GT4, because the normal R8 is definitely not as fast. Obviously this one sounds cool as well, has a crazy exhaust, look at that, because it is the GT4 version of the R8, and even for being like half the price of the other cars before this, it still feels really fast. It definitely doesn't feel as fast as some of the other cars but obviously that is indicated by the price. Of course, it is much cheaper. It's not going to be as fast. I think the horsepower like listings in the dealership aren't exactly 100% accurate, but this is pretty fast. It's probably more than you ever need, to be honest, or more than enough. Exhaust looks really, really cool, as you can see. Very nice. And if you like this style of like modified cars so much to the point where they look like a race car, then this is the car just for you. And of course, you can even make even more modifications to this as well. This is just the stock version of it. So yeah, definitely check this out if you like this style of car. But that is it for the supercars. Now let's move on to some of the different cars. So we're going to go with a fast off-roading car first, which I think is also listed under supercars, and it is this one right here. It's $300,000 and it is the 2023 Lamborghini Starato. Now this is basically the Lamborghini Huracan, which I think is like the best selling Lamborghini they've ever made, but an off-roading version. So very, very cool. But not only does it look cool, it actually is just a little bit better for off-roading because it has the higher suspension by default compared to the normal Lamborghini Huracan. And you can see this is incredibly fast. Let's just do a little launch control, I guess, like we just did. You can see it is really, really quick, probably about the same speed, maybe a bit more than the R8. And it is not too much more expensive either, so definitely very, very good. Obviously this isn't the best off-roading car. If you're spending 500k, probably don't buy an off-roading car. You want to buy a supercar. If you want an off-roading car, you can get like probably a better one for like 100 or 200k, but I wanted to include this for people that like this style of car. I think it looks cool. It's fast. It is a little bit of an older model. This, you can see the textures aren't as great as some of the newer cars in the game, but it's still incredible. I still think it's really, really good. Drives really well as well. When I say really well, it drives okay, probably not the best in the game. You can see we quite easily got to 150 miles an hour just there. So yeah, definitely got high top speed, probably high 100s on 90 top speed, maybe something like that, maybe over 200, I'm not really sure, but yeah, very, very nice indeed. Also sounds cool as well, of course, and the exhaust, very, very cool. Now let's take a look at the best tow car for under 500k. So this is kind of a big one, because if you're buying a really expensive boat, then you actually need, well, you don't need, but it's cool to have a really, really expensive tow car. Now if we have a look at SUVs, obviously you got the Lamborghini Urus. This isn't what it is. This is 220,000, probably one of the fastest tow cars you can get. To be honest, I think there's probably a few others that somewhat compared to it, but we actually are going with pickup here, and it's going to be the 2022 G63 pickup for $385,000, and as you can see, it can tow. So yeah, really, really good if you want to tow like the biggest boats in the game, or even if you just have like a little jet ski or something. Really, really good. It looks cool, it's very, very fast, and of course it is more than capable of towing. And to be honest, this one probably beats the Starato if you want an actual off-road car. It's really, really high off the ground. You can see all these bumps and stuff are no problems for this kind of car, whereas in a Lamborghini you probably won't be able to get up that. So very, very cool if you like this kind of car, and if you want a car to tow but you want to spend a lot of money on it, then this one's pretty good. And as you can see, it's not even that slow. Of course, it's not going to be a million miles per hour, but it's still fast. It's still reasonable, and it does all that you need it to do. So that is all for this video. Let me know if there's any cars I missed that you think are really, really good value for money under 500k, and let me know which car on this list you think is the best in the comments below, and which one you'll be buying if you do go ahead and buy any of them. Thank you so much for watching this video. Drop a like, subscribe if you enjoyed, or if you found it useful, check you are subscribed, because this is obviously my second channel, not my main Amaze Players channel. And if you like Jupiter Florida, then there's loads of videos on this channel just for you. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.